Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where I have returned to Birmingham after our little excursion to the south to save the Thanes from execution. And as it turns out, this place is no longer a distrust zone, so I spent some time to pick up some of the treasures around here. I also played the game of Orlok, which, by the way, gave me a clue about another non-Templar. This one, I believe, but not enough clues to actually uncover their identity. But, you know, I'm getting close. And I also did make sure that I picked up everything of value here at the garrison. I did find like one letter that was a bit interesting because it was about Fulke, you know, that crazy woman that Sigurd is looking for, or Basim. And it mentioned that she's apparently being held captive by the King of Wessex, but for some reason he didn't execute her, even though she's like a heretic, but just imprisoned her. So that is pretty interesting. And I'm starting to believe that this may have something to do with precursor artifacts that would explain why she has like prophecies. If she had contact with one sort of Isu artifact, this might explain why she has visions or whatever. And it would explain why Basim is so eager to find her. And if the King of Wessex is like working with the Order, then this would explain why he has some interest in her as well, right? But yeah, now that we're back here, let's go and talk to Gedrick about our next course of action.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lad. It was bloody business.
Alright. Let's talk.
Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Keithrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Keithrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
Well, apparently we are.
I like your bluntness, Keithrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Fyrd if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Okay, so I have to destroy some supplies and kill some flag bearers also. Where is that rain coming from? There's hardly any cloud above me. But okay, let's see. What exactly would that entail in terms of proper quest? Pilgrimage to St. Albanus. Find and speak to Sigurd. Shipping away. Undermine Lady Edwin by destroying supplies, attacking reinforcements, and protecting Gedrick's Fyrd. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a certain order in which I have to do them, but I feel that this is something I should maybe do first as a preparation before we continue with this chapter, which is apparently about Fulke. The Abbey of St. Albanus holds the mysterious Fulke imprisoned for heresy and of interest to Sigurd. Right. So she wasn't executed at the behest of the King of Wessex, so clearly he has some interest in her as well. But sure, let's get some work done first. Let's see, where would I have to go for this? Oh, is this not like any specific place? I'm just supposed to take down a number of settlements and raid a few places. Okay, well in that case, I may want to do this later after all, because this might not be very interesting, because it's just a bunch of random raids. I may even want to do this off camera. Also, I'm not really seeing any settlements so far, because I haven't properly explored all of Oxenfordshire. Okay, where would the other quest take me to? I mean, it's not marked. He's waiting at Linford on the eastern border of Oxenfordshire, on the north shore of the Great Ouse. Okay, the eastern border. Where's the Great Ouse? Okay, so it's gotta be somewhere in this area. North shore of the Great Ouse, so it's gotta be north of it, but on the eastern border, so yeah, somewhere around here. Okay, so I think what I will do is I will maybe go and synchronize the viewpoint, check out some of these other places in between, maybe start to raid a few of them, and I may cut that from the episode if it's not going to be interesting. But eventually my goal is to find Sigurd and continue with this quest first. So yeah, I guess I'll head out, and I'll bring you back whenever something interesting happens. Alright, I am approaching the viewpoint, and apparently this does relate to the other quest, chipping away. So I guess I have to take over this little fortress. Then I can synchronize the viewpoint, and it's going to give me some points towards this quest. I guess this is what's going on here. Okay, sure. Let's maybe check out this one on camera. See what's going on here. Maybe there's more to this than just raiding this place after all. I mean, it's very specifically marking this part of the fort or the fortress. There really are ruins. I'm not even sure if this is a restricted zone so far.
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there, men! Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Geedridge asked me to help you whenever I could.
Heedwin soldiers have got us in a tough spot. We're grateful for any help we can give.
Okay, what's going on? Oh, I see. You're being attacked by a bunch of enemies. I will gladly help you with that. Right. That's a bunch of them dead already. You are dead. Got one that's almost dead over here. Oh, he's quick though. He's very quick, but not quick enough for me. There we go. And got another one over here. Killed with his own axe. Let me shoot down this guy. There we go. And this one has survived. Okay. Is that all of them, or have we missed one? Seems that this is all of them. And I mean, I did get a little bit of progress on my weaken Edwin's hold bar, so I'm guessing this is all I had to do.
Side must be barred.
Okay, I guess I will look around this place a little bit and see if I can find any treasures. Also, maybe while we're here, let's synchronize. But yeah, apparently I kind of have to just walk around the map and find the different places where I can help the people against Edwin, and then I have to fight some people or whatever. Okay. Go. Alright, I will look around a little bit and then I will continue my journey towards, well, the place where I guess Sigurd is. Oh, there is Linforder. Okay, so I guess he's over here. And I may want to check out some of the other places here as well. Alright, I am approaching Linforder. I see a bandit camp over here. So where's Sigurd?
Be my eyes.
Somewhere over here. Let's maybe give that bandit camp a wide berth.
Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
Obviously. But where is Sigurd hiding? Oh, okay, I think.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
From what I've learned about Fulke, she's not shy about sharing her esoterica. If we ask her one question, she'll answer 10.
Good. But we mustn't seem eager. She could use it against us.
Alright, apparently they are already discussing their plans for Fulke. Alright, boys. What's the plan?
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's monastery. Just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Edwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
You can steal all the silver and gold you want, but if there are no more farmers in the field to hire, it's useless metal.
Men from all across Mercia will heed the call to fight a woman pledged to Wessex.
Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. St. Alban's will not disappoint. It is famous for its treasures.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about trust, Sigurd, is that it kinda has to be mutual, and you not telling me this vital information doesn't exactly scream trust to me. Instead, you're just throwing around your authority as Jarl. I don't like that. But, okay, I guess we'll give him the benefit of a doubt, at least until we've talked to Fulke ourselves. But I hope this is not going to go southways. Anyway, find and rescue Fulke. Fulke is held prisoner in the monastery's crypt. St. Alban's can be raided for supplies. Okay, it's over here, so I guess I could just call my longship and start a raid, right? Or should I infiltrate the place? I don't know. I mean, they specifically mentioned that I can raid the place, so maybe that's what I'm going to do. Let's call our boat. And there she is. Good parking job. Let's wait for them to come aboard. Oh, our cat is here. Look at that. Anyway, off we go. Let's raid another monastery.
What do we know of this woman?
Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
I admire your optimism, brother.
Who are these guys crossing the river in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. Just going to ignore them. And yeah, I guess that's our raiding spot. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, we already have like one soldier here. Oh, this is a distrust area. Not a restricted zone. Yeah, I guess the proper monastery is actually over here. So the question is, should I bother trying to fight? Or should I just go for Fulke and the crypt right away? Okay, my crew is still with me, so maybe I will participate a little bit in the fighting. But my main focus is going to be finding Fulke and getting her out of here. Okay, now I'm starting to see more soldiers too. Alright, let's do this. Oh well, he just went past me. Do you have no interest in fighting me? Right. And stomp. Got a few throwing axes for you. You try to attack me from behind, huh? Also, I see like a person with a key somewhere. I don't know, maybe I do need the key to get into the crypt. Wouldn't surprise me. As a matter of fact, there's a number of people with a key.
There will be a crypt in the dungeon.
Okay, the crypt in the central church, which I guess would be this. Okay, the question is, can we just
Jammed. Need to
go
get on the
inside
other
here?
side.
Yep. Kinda thought so. Oh, you're just a monk. I don't care about you. So do we have another way inside here? I mean, there was like quest marker somewhere up here. So maybe I'm supposed to climb up here. Okay, maybe let's make sure that there's no more soldiers in the vicinity before I start climbing there, because they're just going to shoot at me, probably. But I probably have to enter through a window or something. Right, that's the end of this guy. And Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go through there, huh? Let's see if I can destroy a window. There we go. And oh, we already have like some more enemies inside here as well. Alright. So let's maybe kill the smaller enemies first, and then we can take care of the standard bearer over there.
With me, you watch when I lead.
Alright, he's almost dead. Alright. Now, let's deal with this guy. Oh, he has like a double attack, huh? So maybe I can just use one of these skills. There we go. Okay. Note of complaint. Reverend Father, we, the farmers of the fields surrounding St. Alban's Abbey, ask the pilgrims from London no longer be welcomed. We all pray to St. Alban as the first mercy and martyr. But these Londoners, they know no bounds, consuming barrels of meat and relieving themselves in our fields. It is no pleasure to gather crops, we assure you. In the memory of our honored saint, please send these peoples away, your parishioners. Those Londoners. Let's see. Anyway, let me open the door in case any of my crew want to join me here. Okay.
Could they have moved her?
Got a key. Oh, but she might not be here. Also, let me help this person. Okay, so she's not in the church, which means she must be somewhere else. Oh, well, I can kind of see her down here, huh? That's gotta be her. The question is, how do we get there? Anyway, let me take down a few more of these soldiers. I also have to destroy, like, the supplies, I believe, so maybe I should work on that as well. But yeah, I mean, if she's somewhere below me, there might be an entrance of sorts, but I'm not seeing, like, anything on my map. So how about we make sure to destroy the treasures or supplies first, and then we will look around for Fulke again. Yeah, she's definitely somewhere below me. Okay, I guess I will look around for a while and hope I can find a way to get to her.
Hey, come here!
Still here.
At long last.
Alright, I think I found it. It was actually inside the crypt after all. Just had to unlock the door.
Like Holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus, for the wisdom to pierce his plan, to see beyond and above the lies of the outer world, to know the first mystery that is the last mystery that is the 24th mystery. Amen.
Okay. This is just a monk, and he's so consumed with his work, he apparently doesn't even notice a Viking raid on his monastery.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mohammedans, but by true Christians.
Are you prepared to fight? Probably not, he's just a monk. I will give you silver. consider your position. Yeah, your position is not very good. I mean, look at us, and now look at yourself. I think you're a little bit, outmatched.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this.
Yeah, maybe you should.
The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay, so he gave me the key. Is there anything else in here that I want to take? Guess not.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Saklas, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Saklas the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object. A polished stone with unusual markings.
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
So this is clearly about some kind of precursor artifact. Polished stone with strange markings.
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies.
Heresies, yes. There are many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed. Where you go, I will follow.
You trust this person very easily, Sigurd.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
We're here for an alliance. You're dreaming. It is nothing but a stone. I mean, I know that they're probably talking about a precursor artifact, so she's probably right about what she's saying, because, you know, they have special powers, they may be able to show her the future or whatever. So, from my perspective, this does kind of make sense, but I'm not sure what Ava would think about it. It's definitely not what she was expecting, because she thought this was all about the alliance.
Will you buy and trade the stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
I'm ready to see the stone. I need more time. Yeah, I do want to see it, but I think first of all I would like to finish the raid. I still have to destroy a few more supplies or raid a few more supplies. So we will do this afterwards.
I need to explore and get my bearings. I'll return when I can.
You are my deliverer. I will await your return.
Alright, well, this was rather interesting. But yeah, clearly this is about some kind of precursor artifact, and Basim is looking for it, and I'm not sure what he's telling Sigurd about his heritage and whatever, but that could be a problem. But yeah, I will quickly finish the raid here, and we do have some time left in this episode, so maybe afterwards we can continue with the next quest. Alright, I'm mostly done with the monastery, so let's talk to Fulke again about the next mission.
Fulke.
Are you now prepared to see the stone?
I am ready, and I can't wait.
Yes. Let us go see the slab of rock.
You may find the stone more interesting than you expect.
Probably. But I still don't like being kept in the dark like this. Anyway, let's go.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names. A lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in the time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Well, let's hope so. But yeah, she's displaying some Gnostic ideas here.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Huh. Okay. Someone is watching us. I mean, they would have to follow us somewhere.
This is the place, up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
I mean, it's not like her ideas are any weirder than most other beliefs.
Brother Paul!
Okay. What's going on?
Ah, you're back. As I was saying... Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well. But I do not know where.
Okay, so it might still be here, but we have to find it. What about behind this?
Brother Paul is very clever.
Can't really move it.
Could be hidden anywhere.
Can I like destroy this over here? And then move it? Look at that. I found a hidden door. Oh well, but is this Brother Paul?
God. Is this him? Your acolyte, Paul?
My dearest friend.
So, how did they kill them inside this locked room?
May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Really? You're blaming this on me now? Are you fucking serious? I'm sure we will find the stone again.
Patience, brother. We will find this stone, wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
Well, funnily, I also have some dreams of my own. But I'm not exactly sure what they mean.
How dare you Danes befoul my land?
Oh, it's her again.
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk. Lady Edwin! The stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
I don't like this.
We accept.
He's too obsessed
Done.
with this.
We do not!
Eivor!
Oh dear.
No!
Well,
Put them down!
it went sideways. Alright.
Are you mad?
I think you are mad. You are far too obsessed with this stupid stone.
We will speak of this. I will not forget.
I mean, I get it. It's a precursor artifact. It is very powerful, but Eivor doesn't know this. To her, this is, well, betrayal almost. Alright, anyway, for now we need to take care of all these soldiers and then we can talk about it. Got one more over here. And yeah, there's some over here on the battlements. Let me take care of them with an arrow. And you're not quite dead yet. I feel there's a lot more than there have been at the beginning of this cutscene.
Let us lose. God!
But whatever, we will still defeat them. There's still like one of the big guys over here, right? Pretty sure there is. And I really hate like the pikemen. For some reason I never really get the block right with them.
Eivor, you mock-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
Well, not our blood, but the blood of the people we promised to protect. We have a pact with Gadrick. Sigurd, you are a coward. This might not go down well. Yeah, what about our pact with Gadrick?
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Good point.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
What do you have to do with this? This is clearly not your place to say this. Take a breath. Punch Basim. I mean, he probably deserves this, but maybe we should de-escalate the situation a little bit now.
That's one view, Basim. I believe there will be other chances. We can keep our oaths and find the stone together. Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your plan all along? Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that.
Well, look
Your
who's
father
stalking.
knew it.
Enough of this punch, Sigurd. Again, bringing her family into this is a pretty low blow, but maybe I shouldn't prove him right that, you know, I'm a slave to my passions or whatever. But yeah, clearly he's not acting all that rational himself, so I don't think he really has the right to talk about this.
Sit here and bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
Well, do you?
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we moved as one. As family. As kin. I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon.
Okay, this may help me with my other quest. So maybe I
Sigurd,
should continue with that now.
Brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
I mean, clearly Basim has his own motives here, and I feel that he's manipulating Sigurd for his own, purposes, which is to find this precursor artifact. And I'm not sure what he's telling Sigurd, but he apparently aided like hook, line and sinker. Okay, well, this was interesting. So, I guess before I continue with this here, I do want to continue with this one. I have to weaken Edwin's power even more. I mean, I'm already pretty far. Apparently, raiding the monastery gave me more progress. So I think what I will do, in between episodes, I will explore the rest of Oxenfordshire. And I guess I will raid some places and see if I can weaken her influence even more. And then in the next episode, we can continue with like the proper quest, because this just seems to be like a number of smaller events where I have to kill a bunch of people and so on. But yeah, this was quite the dramatic episode. Let's see how this will progress in the next one. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.